as written.
I'll second.
Thank you. All in favor say aye.
Cameras that
We're gonna review and approve the minutes from August. Did anybody see any changes that were needed?
I haven't seen any changes.
I thought you did a good job, Shelley. Yeah, I thought everything worked as far as who was absent and present. Okay, I need a motion to approve the minutes from August 2019.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second?
I'll second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Review and approve the financial report. You get to hear me talk about the finances tonight because Mr. Foster's away. I apologize, we don't have everything up on the board here, but our operating general fund balance is currently at $1,022,740 and some change. The PEPAL currently has $99,975. The save account has $106,686. Debt service has $6,052. Management $51,471. Nutrition $83,967. The activity count has $86,722. And trust and agency is $139,968. General fund is down a little bit, I think 200,000 from last year at this time. Let's see. Also, I think that's about all he usually reads. We do have the check registers review. Are there any questions on bills? I do know, I did have one. Oh, you know the one I asked you about is the athletic app, the one that HUD. How do we go about, if the Booster Club is going to help us pay for something, do they come to us with it? Do we ask them for it? How does that work?
Usually it's on the requisition whenever the coach or sponsor puts it in, and then as it prints off on the PO, and then I usually send the invoice to the Isaac, and he'll send it to the Booster Club for reimbursement.
Is it a potential thing that we could ask? I mean, I don't know what the funds are from
Ask what, I'm sorry?
it was $3,422.
The HUD subscription.
Oh, the huddle?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I know money's always tight everywhere and they do a great job helping out.
We just had a meeting last night or 2 nights ago or whatever. I think it would be fair to send it to them. I think they could help.
Is that something that you could do for us? Okay, I think that would help just because with, enrollment and anywhere we can save money in the general fund would be excellent.
I think that they can afford that. At
paid
least
for it
a
last
good
year.
portion.
They did?
Typically
Okay.
pay for it, I'm sure. Yeah.
Okay, great. That would be excellent if we could do that. Any other questions that anybody had? Okay.
For mileage, do we always pay that out for Foster's mileage? I think it's always good. It was like 100, yeah. 100.
He turns in a mileage chart every month, so yes, we'll be paying him mileage every month.
And is that always that much? Or like 150?
Actually, that's what we're doing.
It is. Then who charges us?
Any other questions?
Make a motion to approve the financial reports.
Second? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. I don't know of any public items of discussion. Anybody here for a discussion item? All right. Next, board items of discussion, introduction of our staff. Either our principal could introduce, or you can all stand up, however you'd like. Thank you for being here. Would you like to introduce yourself?
I'll go first. My name's Abby. I'm the new 6th grade teacher. What else should I say?
Where'd you go to school?
I went to
maybe a
UNI.
hobby or something like that?
I went to UNI. I was an elementary and middle level double major, literacy minor, endorsements in social studies and math. Hobbies, I like to garden. What watch Netflix. So, yeah.
What part of the world are you from?
I'm from Nevada, Iowa, by Ames.
So you're a Cyclone fan?
I'm definitely not a Cyclone fan.
Sure, we'll wear it to school
I'm
tomorrow.
wearing an Iowa shirt, for sure. Yeah, I was actually born in Southeast Iowa and lived there for like 8 years. So I'm a Hawkeye. But,
That's
yeah.
not one of your questions, so there you go.
Very unbiased.
Anything else?
We won't
I
have that
actually think two of
against
you
you.
were in one of my interviews, so,
Yeah, it was really good.
yeah.
Yeah, part of that process.
Yeah.
My name is Caitlin Taylor, and I teach third grade. This is my third year teaching. I'm coming from Waterloo, so I taught actually 2.5 years in Waterloo. And I'm from Piasta, which is near Dubuque, small town.
Go Iowa or go
Go
Columbus?
Iowa. Go Iowa for sure.
What's the name?
Well, so I'm also a third grade teacher. My name's Kelsey Beasley. I went to Iowa State, but I'm from Iowa City, and I just graduated this May. So yeah, so my hobbies include board games. I really love playing board games.
Nice.
So my name's Ryan Black, and I am the new 4th grade teacher. I am from a little town called Guthrie Center, about an hour west of Des Moines, and I graduated from UNI. And I'm not a huge sports person, but I just want someone to win on Saturday night. So,
Very good. And Mrs. Taylor, you have a research project going in your classroom, right? I read that you're working on some different math strategies to help teach students. So, do you want to say anything about that?
Yeah.
Sorry to put you on the spot.
I'm getting my master's in middle level math right now, grades 4 through 8. Even though I teach third grade, so they're still letting me do it. So I'm going to be doing some type of, I haven't really come up with my research question yet. I think I'm going to be talking about like a workshop model in the math, or in my math classroom. And then also a UNI professor is going to be doing some research in my classroom. She teaches math methods at UNI. And she needed some field experience because she never taught elementary, and UNI is requiring her to get some field experience, so she's going to come to my classroom. So,
That's really awesome.
Yeah.
Great
and
opportunity.
she's awesome. I had that teacher too. She was wonderful. So.
yeah, she's
So
awesome to
in
watch.
our hallways, I'm very excited about that. That's very exciting.
Everybody's rooms look great over there. Good job. We're happy to have you as part of our team. Well, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for coming up tonight and introducing yourselves.
I heard from some little people up there the other day how full your room is.
I love
To be
it.
fair, actually, we'll go around the table. You might not know all of us, so we should introduce ourselves to you also.
I'm Eric Bixby. I live just east of Allison on the St. Clair Blacktop. You've probably been by my place 100 times, everybody has. But I farm and I've got some semis running around the country. Enjoy riding my Harley, but a little tough in this kind of weather.
And I'm Liz Schroeder, and I live here in town, not too far from the high school. I walk my kids down in the morning, and Mr. Black is one of my kids' teachers, so I know I've seen you a couple of times.
I love having Bryce.
Yeah.
He's a good kid.
We're very excited. And who are you? No, they know you probably, right?
I've met them all.
Okay, who's next?
Yeah, I'm Lori Schultz, and I just live outside of Green, and my family farms. So I'm retired. I worked for Consulting Financial Group for 37 years, and that's what I did. And I'm glad to be retired now. And I have numerous grandchildren in the school system. So Annual Schultz, that's there as related to me. You have
I got Mackenzie.
Yeah. So very interested in the school system.
My name is Amelia Hewitt. I live in Allison. I have a 5th grader in Bethlehem, Butler.
Very good. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody. All right. We're going to schedule a budget workshop, not till October, but I thought it'd be kind of nice to get that on the calendar if we could. I don't know, are there any dates that would be favorable to anyone? I'm trying to think if you want to regular board meeting.
14th is our regular.
When's count? The count is
Count is October 1st, but we don't usually finalize it first. Or we can have. make sure we get all the kids from open enrollment.
What day of the week works best?
I'll be around, so whatever.
I was thinking maybe even the
Pick a
week of
rainy
like, could we put in that, the week of like October 21st through the 25th, somewhere in that week?
Yeah, as long as it's not Monday.
Okay.
We have a board meeting that night, Tuesday.
And I think Thursdays are tough. Do you guys want to try for the 23rd of October?
That's a Wednesday?
Yeah.
That's fine.
I can't.
Okay.
What time?
5:30? Does that work?
Yeah, in Allison.
Yeah. So we'll tentatively set that date unless there's some other conflict, then we'll readdress it, but we'll set a budget workshop for the 23rd of October. All right, next, annual report. Give me 1 second here, I apologize. The annual report is going over the budget. Maybe not. Okay. So basically, the annual report is, we're sending into the Iowa Department of Education, and it lists out our balances in our different accounts, which shows that our general fund, the total ending balance is $1,232,753.69. The ending balance for student activity funds is $77,000.98. I'm not gonna list out the change. The management levy fund, $220,409. The save is ending at $290,186. PEPAL is $119.97. Debt service is $4,746.27. And enterprise funds ends at $121,709. And the trust is at $140,445. Any questions? I need a motion to approve the annual report.
I'll make a motion to approve the annual report.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Next, we have the mentoring plan, which basically goes through the different procedures. Our program is going to include promoting excellence in teaching, enhancing student achievement, and build student relationships, build a supportive environment within the school district, promote the personal and professional well-being of classroom teachers, and promote reflective practice and continuous improvement. There's a 2-year sequence with activities and many other things listed. There's also dates when mentors will be meeting. And there's also a part in here, it looked like, if I read it correctly, that if, we needed a change with a mentor or mentoree, that could happen. Thank you for doing this. Appreciate it. Does anybody in the audience have any other questions? I apologize, it's not up on the board for everybody to see, but I'm not gonna read through everything. I thought it was.
Yeah, I think it's a very detailed plan, and I like the idea of all the kind of the check-ins and check-backs to make sure that things are going as the plan is laid out, so, yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
and I did like seeing dates, that these meetings are actually happening, that we have follow through, so we don't just have a plan that, isn't accurate. So, any other questions? If not, I need a motion to approve the mentoring plan.
I'll make a motion to approve the mentoring plan.
Second.
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Next is the LAO plan, which the LAO really covers English learners. And so it just really goes through our support, how we're going to handle situations, what we're going to offer, different surveys that are by law we have to give to all students. It just really goes through everything that we need to do. So if there are no changes or questions,
Make a motion to approve the WOW plan.
second? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Approve SiAC members. And so on the list of SiAC members, we have students Tarek Miller, which is a freshman, Lucas Martin, a sophomore, Aubrey Overmeyer, junior, Cassidy Stout, a senior. Staff representatives Corinne Thompson, Melissa Voorhees, Jamie Osterberg, Chase Storr, Sam Gribben, Renee Zalgi, Isaac Ameline, Mary Beth, Kim Sherburne, Ryan Black, Melissa Lindeman, Lindsay Landers, Gail Moyer, Patrick McAlpine, Darren Husinga. Board members would be Liz Schroeder and Eric Bixby. Parent community members, Carrie Eichenberg, Fawn Weibke, Aaron Mulder, Billy Butts, Wendy Miller, Phil Pitzenberger, Kim Marshall, Sarah Hawker, Tanya Yurkis, Kristen Fleschner, Jody Tanner, Trisha Booth, Sheila Wagness, Bridget Schultz, Jane Rodemaker, Cassie Beef, and administrators Joel Foster, Laura Tracy, Heather Holm, Beth Endelman. So I need a motion to approve the SiAC committee.
I make a motion to approve the SiAC committee.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Approve the professional development plan. Okay, so our professional development basically is based upon 4 domains, which is classroom strategies and behaviors, preparing and planning, reflecting on teaching, and collegiately and, I didn't say that word right, collegiality? I should have practiced. And professionalism. And basically this plan goes through how we're going to offer professional development, what we're going to focus on, questions that teachers are going to use in their rooms to improve the education and guide their teaching practices and their own personal development as well. So, any questions, comments?
Thought it was well laid out.
Yeah. All right, I need a motion to approve the professional development plan.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Approve 2019-20 school improvement goals. Okay. So our district long-range goals, all K-12 students will achieve proficient levels in reading and be prepared for success beyond high school. All K-12 students will achieve proficient levels in math and be prepared for success beyond high school. All K-12 students will achieve at proficient levels in science, prepared for success beyond high school. And review of progress on previous long-range goals, the progress on the previous annual improvement reading goals and current reading data. The district has identified our goal for pre-K through 6 literacy. By year 2021, 80% of the students in grades K through 6 will be at or above benchmark on FAST, which spring, the 1920 goal is 72%, and then to reach the 82. Let's see. And then our annual goal is in the spring of 2019. It is 67% of students in grade K through 6 were at or above benchmark on the FAST. Moving into that 72% for the next spring.
So we've made good progress,
Mhm.
you know, and so we've got about a 4.5% increase that we need to make this next year in order to reach goals. So I guess we're doable.
Liz, can I say just one thing?
Yes.
You may notice, for you that have seen the long-term goals before, there's nothing for secondary. And just to bring to your attention, you're probably aware that we had a new statewide test assessment last year. We still do not have those results back. They were hoping to have them to us by the end of September. We were told last week now, the end of October. And so because of that, we do not have any baseline data. None of the school districts do, so we're just focusing this year on our long-term goals for the elementary. Yeah.
Thanks.
And then one other thing I'll just say, and kudos to Ms. Tracy and her staff, you noticed the significant gains they made. And we really talked about what to do for our goal. Because I just want you to know, they told us a couple years ago when we were working on this that 3% is considered significant. So what was it, like 7% gain last year? So that's awesome. So,
Right.
But it has happened that we've gone the other way and haven't met our goals. And
Yeah.
so you get those years too.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've done some super things with that and meeting our goals.
Yeah, hopefully with the literacy block and the continued focus on it, that we keep growing or stabilize at least. So that's good. Need a motion to approve the improvement goals.
I'll make a motion to approve the improvement goal.
Second? I'll second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Approve SBRC sped deficit request. Which is. $292,613.29. Basically due to additional students going out.
How many did go out?
Total?
Two, no, just residents.
Yeah.
Last year, I think there's one additional last year.
Okay, for this year.
One additional this year. Right? Mrs. Tracy? We had one additional student enroll in over here this last year and one additional this year, is that correct?
So far, we actually have some students, we have 4 new students that are going to start Monday now that we just learned of, and 2 additional ones that I have to call on that I just learned today. And we had 2 new students, it was 1 that became 2 this week that started, that are new to our district.
That's good.
Yeah. The sibling was going to stay in homeschool 1 more year, but opted after he heard his sister's good reviews of her 4th grade class, and he wanted to start school then also at middle level. So the 1 became 2 this week.
Okay, so with this, I mean, it's a request
For the spending authority, so we already spent the money.
Okay, so this
It's just
is
requesting the spending authority to back up and get it spent.
Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure it was clear about.
This spring, when we actually set the budget,
Yeah.
we can request all of this back in cash, or we don't have to request any of it. Right now, we're just requesting this.
But if we don't approve this, we can't ask for the
Okay,
cash in
got
the
it.
spring.
Yeah, I was just trying to get
Yep.
the sequence of things in my mind straight.
Any other questions?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thanks, that's easy. Okay, next is personnel. Resignations, we have Carrie Eichenberg as assistant girls basketball. I need a motion to approve the resignations.
I make a motion to approve the resignation.
Second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Contracts, we have Mary Beck on student council, Chase Storr for assistant basketball coach, Frank Kisley,
That's baseball.
or baseball, I'm sorry, baseball. Frank Kisley for head wrestling, Travis Holm assistant wrestling, Beth Endelman, head girls softball, Carrie Eichenberg, head girls basketball, and we do the volunteers and stuff at the same time. Substitute, Sue Mostek as associate, Barb Collins as teacher. Volunteer, we have Tom Nettleton for baseball and Joe Strong for speech. So I need a motion to approve the contracts.
Make a motion.
Second? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Admin reports would be Mr. Foster, which I don't really know of anything that he had. I was going to point out just a couple of highlights. So at the elementary, both schools really were working on PBIS with the zones of regulation, kids training or how they're feeling so they can gauge how to better treat each other and respect each other. Elementary is working on literacy, and exciting at the elementary, a lot of teachers are, I think some were, and a lot of teachers are using the seesaw, which as a parent is so awesome. You can see videos, pictures, you can see their writing, I know, they even record reading and all kinds of different things. So it's really awesome to be able to, one, talk to your student about what's going on and engage them more. So if they come home and say nothing is happening, you know stuff is happening. And there's so many cool things that are happening every day in the classrooms, and now we get to see it very easily. So I think that's really awesome. And it looks like there's a lot more that admin can go in and see different things, and there's a lot of good tracking tools that can go. I kind of touched on this earlier, but I thought it was really awesome that Mrs. Taylor has that research project that the UNI professors coming into the elementary, so that kudos. John Baker's coming in, he's going to do a aviation unit with the 6th grade class, and a couple, two, get to say that they're going to be able to actually participate, or four students, based on their essays, right? They're going to get to participate in an aviation program, or fly, right?
They're going to do a flight.
So, I thought that was awesome. Like, that's not many schools, not many students get that kind of opportunity to be able to actually fly. So we have 6th grade students that are going to get that opportunity. Thank you to the 6th grade teachers and to John Baker for helping with that. And another exciting thing, I think, is the Bearcat Council at the elementary. They're involving this 5th and 6th grade students in the council on improvements and different things. So I thought that was really awesome to get the not only staff, but get the students involved in it too, so they have ownership in it. The high schools have a lot of athletics. They're doing really awesome. I think the volleyball, even the football, it's great to see them out there on the field. TAG, Mrs. Moyer's working on TAG, identifying students at both buildings. And Rick Wormley came and did a great presentation with the staff. So I think that's all really positive things going on. We have a great start to the school year going. So anyway, anything else anybody wants to say, or?
Motion adjourned.
All right. This meeting is over. Second. All in favor, say aye. I really appreciate everyone for coming. Thank you so much for your time and your dedication to the school. So we really appreciate it.
I don't know, is that, yeah. Hopefully we don't give any